Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
I was muted the whole time. What is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to you guys with another Hollywood Hot Topics. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys are not an entertainer, okay? All right, so one of the first things I wanted to talk about, it just broke, you guys, was that they are issuing an arrest warrant in Shanquilla Robinson's case. So I wanted to give you guys, shout out to Pet T Blog, just to sort of they gave like a really, really good picture with the arrow. These people have been friends for like a long period of time. If you guys can see on the screen right here, we see all of them being friends circa 2012, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of who's who, okay? Khalil is apparently her gay best friend that's been friends with her for a long period of time. That's him with the beard, okay? And then we have Monique, which is the one with the braids and the beard, okay? The ones with the braids and the beard is Monique. The ones with the hat and the beard is Khalil. And then the one with the glasses, right, is Alyssa. Now, this is the girl who leaked the video. So I guess she was scared. If I were ever caught in a situation like this, which I know I wouldn't be because I don't do group of friends, not to laugh about the situation, I'm just saying just in general, I'll be the one that leaked the video because you're not going to get me caught up on what you guys did. So she did the right thing by leaking the video. I don't think she had anything physically to do with it, but Sister Girl was present in the time of all these actions. So she's not no innocent person in this either, but she did leak the video that got us some more clarity onto what happened, okay? So Ponytail, the girl with the ponytail, you guys can see at the very top next to Khalil is Winter Donovan. She was the one that's being alleged that did the final blow and body slammed Shanquilla, and that's what ended up making her be unalive. And then Dejanay is the fighter. We guys already know all her face because they turned her into a man on Photoshop on the very top left. Okay, so just to give you guys a rundown. Okay, and then the one at the very bottom, that is the friend that went live and was basically, he had like no emotions, claimed that when he came into the room that he was that she was still responsive. He was rubbing her hair and her head, playing music, which I'm just like, it didn't sound legit. It didn't make any sense, but I'm glad that we are getting some sort of movement in this case. That's the power of social media. Shout out to social media, you guys, okay? In the words of of Jada, the internet. The internet says she be hating on me. The internet moves crimes across very quickly. So shout out to the internet for that, because we are going to get justice for her, because the internet, in the words of Jada, kind of moved along the crime very, very quickly. We got a lot out there very, very quickly. So I'm glad that we're getting that. I want to talk about some of the rumors, right? There's two rumors, which these two are alleged, right? The first rumor is the guy with the beard with the braids, right? His name is Malik, right? And then Khalil is the one with the hat. His name is Khalil, right? Apparently, Khalil was getting his Big Debbie cakes smashed by, and this is all alleged, this is the two rumored stories that are out there why this whole situation even happened. The one with the beard with the hat was getting his Debbie cake smashed by the one with the braids and Malik. So apparently they had some sort of download type of thing going on, and I guess he liked getting his Big Debbie cake smashed by Malik. And apparently people are alleging that Shanquilla walked in and started videotaping it in order to use it as some sort of like what's the word? As some sort of like evidence to sort of like hold it over your head, right? Which that makes no sense. If they're best friends, why would she do that, one? And why would she be shocked that this might happen? Because the girls sleep with GL all the time. So it's not like she would have been like, oh my God. Like, it makes no sense. So that rumor, I don't believe whatsoever. It just doesn't make any sense. So that's one of the main things that are out there. Apparently, And then allegedly, when this was done and when she filmed it while they were doing it, which I'm just like, how could she film it? It just doesn't make sense. Like, was she poking her head through the door? Like no, it makes no sense. I don't believe that at all. Apparently, the best friend, which you see up here, and allegedly he got mad at that when he found out and tried to get, I guess, turn all the friends against her, and that's why they ended up fighting. Basically, pitted Dejanay and Winter on her to sort of fight her. But that story sounds so wild and stupid. Blackmail, yes, that's the word, y'all. Y'all know I'll be forgetting words. Blackmail, yeah. Tried to literally blackmail him. I don't believe that at all. Do I believe they probably have something going on? Yeah. Looking at his pictures, not gonna lie, I get the vibe. Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. And then the next story that that's being put out there is apparently Shanquilla was set somebody up, and I guess that was one of Dejanay's family members or something, and they said the reason why she isn't fighting back is because she wasn't fighting back in the video is because she felt guilty. Now this second rumor I just told you guys, Claudia Jordan went on Fox Soul and said this. Apparently someone went into her inbox or something like that and sort of gave her that story, which I would believe that a little bit more than the first story, because the first story just sounds wild and out of like a Lifetime movie where you stick your head out the bushes trying to see something happening that's none of your business. So I would believe that, okay? But it's just a sad situation all around. But I'm glad they are getting justice because all of her friends are snakes, okay? Her boyfriend even came out today and basically was saying if he was there, this all wouldn't have happened. He wished he was there. He was at the funeral with like this all pink suit on Facebook. He put like this, somebody put like a tribute video for the boyfriend and her. So she did have a boyfriend. Apparently he couldn't make it to the trip due to some, I guess, work or something like that. So he couldn't make it to the trip. So just to give you guys a small synopsis. Okay, so now you guys have all the roadmap. Shout out to Pet T Blog, because I got this from them. Shout out to them. So you guys have seen that this friendship group has been there for like a long period of time. So just so you guys can know. All right. So that's it for that. Justice for Quilla. Okay. So now let's get to something a little bit more light and messy. Okay. We're getting away from the darkness. Right. Rashard, said I have screenshots of them posting on Instagram. They need to get to talking. Can't wait for the rest to start. The girl that fought her first keeps saying that she wasn't the only one there, and that Nazaire needs to go live. Nazaire, if you guys don't know, is the guy with the white tank top. That was the one that went live and was basically saying, I rubbed her head and played a Summer Walker and all that stuff. That's him in the white tank top. Okay. And also, I want to know, because you know how they issued an arrest. They didn't say arrests with an S, okay? So I want to know who is the person that they're going to arrest first, because they could have put arrests as in multiple. You get what I'm saying? So they only put arrest as in one. So I'm guessing it's going to be the Winter Donovan girl that you guys see up here with the ponytail, okay, with the slick back ponytail. So it probably is going to be her. I know Alyssa somewhere with the glasses is somewhere in witness protection program, because probably all their family is going to be after her, because if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have all this evidence and all this video leaking. So thank you, Alyssa, for leaking the videos, even though you still were a part of a fake friendship group. Okay. Like I said, let's move on to something a little bit more lighter. Okay, a little bit more lighter. All right. Let's talk about Mia. And y'all know I love to do Mia. This is Mia. Yeah. And yeah. Oh, let's talk about Mia. They were dragging Mia through the mud, up, down, around, spin her up and down all through Twitter, Facebook, in the words of T.S. Madison, Instagram land, a Christian Mingle. Even on Christian Mingle, they were dragging Mia. Poor Mia, but she deserves it, okay? Because Mia, to me, is one of the biggest disappointments I've seen in housewife history. She has taken one of the biggest falls, I think, ever. Her first season, she was very liked. You know, people like that. She was kind of abrasive and like spoke her mind, blah, blah, blah. But then you come on to the next season, you're trying to play it up for the camera, see what happens. So if you guys don't know, after the whole episode aired Sunday night, she deactivated her social media, her Twitter, and everything like that. So She posted this quote. She said, "I had to make you uncomfortable. Otherwise, you would have never moved. Dash God." She said, "When you had to fight," no, this is her. "When you had to fight your whole life to make it out, you no longer want to remain in places that bring out what you work so hard to overcome. For the sake of my children, my family, my friends, my husband G, staff and businesses, partners, I have to move on." And that's on period. Pooh. That's Mia, y'all. She talks with her hands. She like she conducted a church choir. But okay, here's my whole thing about it. The fact that she's trying to put this out there as if she's like a victim and make it seem as if like, I have to move on because of this. No, and I really don't think she's quitting. I think she's just doing this as a PR stunt so people could feel bad for her and sort of just relax on her. People do this all the time, particularly the housewives, especially when they're being roasted on social media. They'll put stuff like this, like, "Oh, I'm gonna quit." Nene's done this like a million times, but they end up coming back right back next season when Bravo's like, "Here, here's your contract." They sign it right away. Okay, so I don't think that she's gonna leave. She still just needs to take accountability for it, because I feel like she's sort of what is it? PUSS popping and backpedaling, as they say. Okay. She also tweeted some things too about the whole incident. Okay, so she said, "I take full accountability. I was wrong. No one deserves to be treated with disrespect. I'm sorry I let all you down. Reactivated to say my actions towards Wendy was intolerable. It's unfortunate that you guys all will attack my family, friends, my husband G, and my businesses based on an edited TV show. While I was committed to drama and entertainment, I must do what's best for my brand and partners. Much love, Mia." Okay, so that was her quote. That was more of a thorough quote that she made on Twitter, okay? Because the Instagram one was just a little a summary of what she put out on Twitter and stuff like that. I do like that she is taking a little bit more responsibility on here than she did on the gram, because Twitter is, you guys know, that's where they really roast you and really get in your butt. Instagram isn't nothing. Twitter is where like the girls really go to attack, okay? And then I feel like she's more apologizing. This is my problem with Mia. She's apologizing to us and not to Wendy. We're not the ones that got the drink thrown at us. We're not the ones that, you feel me, was attacked that night. That was Wendy. So you need to go and apologize to Wendy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you doing all of this, putting out on social media, going ghost and everything like that. I really see her, like, let's say if, what's her name? Let's say if Wendy were to walk past her today, she would have been like, "I still don't like you, but Twitter's eating my ass right now. So like, let's take a picture." Like, she would just do it. It's all for the stunts and the shows. But I could tell genuinely, she's just like, damn it. Like, I didn't think they were going to come so hard against me. And I liked Mia her first season. Her first season, she did really, really good. She was actually funny. But this is what happens when a housewife tries to play to the camera. Anytime you try to play to the camera to try to get more fan favor, you end up like this. You end up doing stupid stuff where fans hate you. I bet she thought her throwing that drink was going to be iconic and everything like that. But then thinking about it afterwards, she's just like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. What RuPaul say? Blame it on the edit. Blame it on the edit. Hey, you know what's up. Oh, said Tabby said she still needs to get slapped to see who was disrespectful. She's lucky Wendy had the composer she does. Bar one would have been closed for the night. Okay. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about the situation because, of course, some other people got involved. You know, Monique had to put her 2 cents in. If you guys don't know, Monique was the first to do the ultimate dragging on Real Housewives of Potomac, and Candice down, basically tugged on her like a horse and said, "Saddle up." Okay. She did her, remember on Love and Hip Hop when Monique was like, Do you understand? Do you understand? She did her one of those, okay? But instead it was a little classier because it was Potomac style, okay? Let me pull up what Miss Monique had to say. All right. All right, so before I do that though, right? Robin, hold on, you guys. Robin, you guys, replied back to what Monique had to say, because what basically Monique said was like, hey, I understand why she had to defend herself because I had to do it on my season too because of Candice hitting me with the glass shard, which there's a lot of debate. Everybody pulling it out in slow motion for you. They're doing it in slow motion for you on that fight because a lot of people are either their team Monique or their team Candice. Some people think that she got hit with that glass shard. Some people don't think she got hit with that glass shard. I think she got hit with the glass shard. Okay, I think Candice hit her with the glass shard, but not intentionally. But when you are in a heated moment like that, you don't think about intentionally. You see your lip bleeding, you feel you get cut, you start hitting. Okay, I'm team Monique on this. I really feel like Candice was trying to do Giselle's dirty work that season and she got the consequences for it, and I think she would hate to admit that, but it's just facts. Like, come on, Candice. And she had the nerve. Of course, Candice replied back after this whole statement came out with Monique, because she put out like, hey, I understand what she went through, blah blah blah, right? So Candice puts out some stuff, tweets against Monique, basically calling her broke. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Monique with 2 homes, you're going to call broke? I disagree, okay? One thing about Candice, though, she'll be quick to defend herself, but sometimes she'll just be so wrong. Like, you could call Monique a lot of things. You could say that she's, a little narcissistic. She thinks too highly of herself, blah, blah, blah. But calling her broke, that's not the case. If she was broke, she would have stayed on Real Housewives of Potomac. She wouldn't have walked away because you see, she was one of the first housewives to ever sort of check Andy and basically say, hey, my husband makes a lot of money, okay? I don't need this job. You can fire me if you want to. So she did she did her one of the Everybody Hates Chris mama. When Everybody Hates Chris, she used to always be like, my man got 2 jobs. She did her one of those. She said, my man got 2 jobs. She did her one of those during the reunion. So I don't think that type of person is broke, because she basically tweeted, people will do anything and say anything when they're in the unemployment line. First of all, none of you guys are in the unemployment line on television. Like, let's keep it about. Y'all making money, if not even just on through the show, through on Instagram. So stop the cap, Candice. It's annoying. Say Gizzy grabbed Monique and Monique thought it was Candice. Insert dragging. Oh, okay. So you're thinking, Ray Bay, that Monique in the midst of the fight thought it was Giselle. That's why she went so hard. Okay, I could see that. I can see that. 4 homes, exactly. 4 homes. Not even 2, 4 homes. If you look at, I say Giselle started. And another thing too, I wanted to talk about. A lot of people don't realize why people are going in, and I hate people who defend Robin in this whole situation with the whole Mia versus Wendy thing, because what she did is basically, I believe, the same. It equates what happened with the Shanquilla thing. Though there were people in the room, instead of trying to stop the fight or say, hey, it is what it is, okay, y'all could argue it out, but y'all ain't gotta fight, She did this. So to me, that's the same thing. That's why a lot of people went ham on Robin, because we just seen someone recording a fight that ended up deadly, and you're all here on TV, fight her, fight. No, I got to do my voice deeper for Robin. Fight her. You got to fight her. If you're not going to fight her, just stay. Giselle, look at her. She's not even fighting her. You did her one of those. So it, to me, is the same thing. You're recording something and you're encouraging bad behavior with your phone instead of stopping it right then and there. I'm one to talk as I recap the Zeus Network topics. There's one more time, you guys. She knocked Candice into the deep space. She really did knock Candice into the deep space. Word to her album, okay? Word to Candice's album, all right? So this is what Robin had to say about Monique's comparison between her and Candice's fight versus Wendy and Mia's altercation, okay? So this is what she had to say. And I got to read it in my Robin voice, because one thing about Robin, when she doesn't agree with you, she thinks that you're speaking Kringlish, that you're speaking another language, you're speaking French, Creole, Spanish, Hebrew, okay, Japanese, Chinese, okay? So this is her. Mia was wrong for throwing the drink. I wish she didn't do it, but my thing with Wendy was I wanted her to stop because I didn't want her to do something that she would regret that jeopardized her job or reputation. I explained to her that you have more to lose than Mia. When I'm telling her you're being antagonistic, I'm telling her that because you're going to make her do something you didn't want her to do, because you don't want to be caught up in it. That was my whole point. And I'm upset they didn't really express that. BS, I call BS on this. I call BS on this. During the whole scene, you can tell there wasn't a lot cut out. They included everything. Want to know why? When Bravo gives us, because I watched Bravo for a long period of time, like seasons after season, I've been watching Bravo. When Bravo gives you a long scene for more than half of the episode, that means that they didn't edit out a lot, because that means they left a lot in there because they want you to see everything. You could tell they didn't cut out a lot in that scene because they kept coming back and forth. They kept coming. They could have edited half of that out with them coming back and forth, sitting back and forth, sitting back. Like Mia left and came back at least twice. Wendy left and came back at least like twice. So it's like all that could have been edited out. So I don't believe that, Robin, with your confused talking. She's like Yandy to me. Yandy's another one. Anytime she's confronted or has to address something that she did and she's confused, and she doesn't want to admit it, they act like they act like they don't know what you're talking about. This Yandy, what? Who? You speak English? Since when? What? Pull the hair back with the ear. Like one of those. Like, come on now. Like, you're so cap. It's not even funny. So let's continue with the statement, okay? And then she says, I don't even understand the comparison. To me, it was totally different things. This is speaking to the whole Monique saying that it's the same thing. So in my opinion, throwing water on someone's face is messed up. But to equate that to Monique grabbing Candice and punching her multiple times, I just couldn't make the connection. Mind you, and I'm going to end it there. Mind you, Robin has like... She walked up on Ashley one time so hard and was about to punch the curliness out of Ashley's hair. She didn't know what to do. When she did like this, Ashley didn't know anything to do but to be like, Michael, get her out of me. Michael, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're one to talk. That's why I don't take Robin seriously, because she's done a lot of stuff that she criticizes other people for. Like a lot of things that she's criticized people for, okay? So that's what I think about that whole situation. I do think Mia needs to be let go, because the reason why is not even just because of the fight. I feel like there's no coming back. If you come back next season, you're just gonna come back in order to try to appeal to the audience by acting very, very nice to Wendy, and it's gonna come out. It's gonna come across inauthentic, one, and then two. You just seem like the type of person that's just gonna try to appeal to the camera in some type of way, and that's what messed it up. Because first season, you could tell she wasn't playing up for the camera. Like that was the real her. But I don't know. She says she's from Miami, okay? Which I found out that episode. I was like, "Oh, you're from Miami? That's why she hit that purse. She hit her with that purse so hard, okay?" And good news though, I'm gonna give some good news in a world of so much negativity, y'all. Okay, so Brent has been released from the hospital. Apparently he was in there for 2 months, they say. So Nene's son has been released. Thank God, because imagine her losing her son after losing Greg. That would have been devastating. So thank God for his speedy recovery, okay? Just want to give you guys a little update. All right. So next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Latto. Y'all, this was an inside job. I don't care what anyone says. Ain't no way over 100 songs are going to get leaked, and someone on either your team did it, or on another camp did it, because it doesn't make sense. That's a lot of songs. That's like 3 Chris Brown albums put together. Because y'all know Chris Brown albums be having like 30 songs, 35 songs each. So I was at about 3, that's over 100 songs. So somebody did it on the inside. That's what I think about it. And also, some of the leaks, you guys, contain some songs that are already out there, like Blick Blick and Whole Lot of Money. Okay, before I get started on that topic, Roller Ray told me that some of the exes and the friends are not liking my video.
It's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon. It's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon.
Okay, make sure you guys smash that like button. Tune in soon. See you soon, sis. Okay? In the words of Sydney. I really do think this was an inside job. And also, it kind of, to me, I feel like Nicki hired somebody to do this. This is all alleged. I really feel like that. I feel like the Grammy thing was like the last, like, knife in her back. And she's like, oh, I'm going to get these whores one way or another. So she calls up someone. She's like, hey, I want you to go to I want you to take down Latto's discography now. Okay? And I think she got somebody. This is all my opinion and alleged, okay? So I want none of barbs coming from me. I'm a barb, so relax. So I feel like once she got somebody to do it, and they just released all of her unreleased stuff, okay? And to me, this made, out of everybody, to me, it made Coi Leray really look like less of an artist than she already did, because, like, she literally wrote all of the song, or whoever wrote that for Latto to rap it, right? Because apparently Latto has ghostwriters. This is all alleged too. And also Bia has ghostwriters. But Bia came on basically was saying she wrote the only person who wrote on her song only wrote the hook. And she wrote the pre and she wrote the verse. That's what she was saying. So she was saying, like, hey, don't come for me. But Coi, though, it looks a little bad. It even looked bad on Nicki because we have the infamous fa la 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 line in there too, but it wasn't her rapping it. So it just shows you a lot of these industry girls, they use people to write, and there's nothing wrong with it, okay? Just admit it, be honest, because when it comes out later, you won't end up looking stupid, okay? Yeah, because it's like, one day it's going to be a mini, what is it, mini vanilla situation. I think that's how it's pronounced. When, like, they used to lip sync all their songs. It's gonna be that, but it's gonna be a rap. One of these days, one of these rap girls are gonna get on there, on this stage, on one of these stages, try to rap, and they're not gonna know the song because it wasn't their original song that it was written for them, or they're not gonna know the lyrics at all because they didn't write the lyrics. Okay. Pamela, you said leave Nicki out of this. ... LOL. Juno, you said Nicki copied Coi's flow because she said it on live. Made me think how to get away with murder for a reason. I know the governor put them up to this. I feel like Latto would have been fine if she still was a Nicki fan. I'm guessing that you're trying to say, Ali. That last line didn't make any sense. Okay. So please do the Alicia Keys one. Roland Ray sound like he got a cold in his soul. Listen, y'all want to see, y'all, I'm gonna do an Alicia Keys one. Y'all don't worry. That's coming soon. That's coming soon. Don't worry. That is coming soon. All right. Make sure you guys please don't hit that like button. All right. I want to read some tweets about what some people had to say about the whole Latto situation. Were you guys surprised at any of the tracks that did leak? To me, the biggest shock was the whole Blick Blick thing, because I didn't think anyone was like up for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shocked me out of everyone the most. The Whole Lot of Money didn't even surprise me. I'm just like, oh, okay, like, I don't really care. But that, I was like, ooh, that's bad. It's really bad. All right. Here's some of the tweets. Here's what Corey had to say too about it.
That is foolish. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. That is foolish. There's a lot of hard work that a lot of people put in.
So she basically saying that whoever did that is foolish, who leaked all those songs. She says there's a lot of hard work into rapping the songs, because our girl, you can't say you wrote it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, all right? Instead of having verses, the rap girls need to do a write-off, okay? They all need to meet up in one room. They need to play a beat, a whole cipher. This is what I suggest. Screw verses, okay? We need to do a test of the girl's pen, okay? I need a pen. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get this for now. We need a test of the girl's pen, okay? This is a highlighter. My green screen's messing it up, okay? But this is what I suggest they need to do instead of a verses. So they all come into a room, or like whatever, you know how they be doing the verses, right? 2 girls at a time. They play a beat. They give them like 5 to 7 minutes to rap a song, to write a song, or rap a verse to the beat. They each got to rap rap to the beat after their time is up. Okay, so a write-off. Let's see how the girls manage. I think that would be more interesting. Yep, shout out to the pen. I think that would be more interesting than a versus. Okay, how about that one? Call it the write-off. Better yet, versus, aka versus the write-off. Let it be a spin-off. Okay, let's see how much girls sign up to do that show. None. They're never gonna sign up to do it because half of them don't write their own stuff. Nikki would be the only one that would be gung-ho to do it because most of her stuff is written. So she'll be the main one to be like, hey, like, now that's something she will hop on, because I know she's never doing a versus with Little Kim. You guys could just go to sleep on that one. That's just not gonna happen, okay? I could go to Candy, drop some beat. It's not gonna happen. So you're here for it. Isn't that a good idea? You know, good idea with the noggins, okay? I'm good with the noggins. And then she also clapped back to by showing her writing during the rap game, the show that she was on when she was very, very young. I will give her this. We did see that she had penmanship a lot of when she was very, very young. So it's not like it's far-fetched that she's written a lot of her stuff. She probably does get help. And people need to realize, okay, you could write something, right? That's how the industry works. You could write something and have someone look at it and be like, hey, a writer, right? Let's say like, oh, you said you want to ride it like a motorcycle. How about I want to ride it like a 4-wheeler, but it's never gonna go flat because this ass is fat. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what a writer does. They improve what you've given them. Not all the time they just go, they take, you feel me? They write the whole verse and like, here, rap this. Not a writer sometimes doesn't work like that. Sometimes they improve what you've written. So that's what people kind of misconstrue. They just think a writer, they write the whole song. They say, here, go in the studio and rap it. And they, oh, like, no, that's not, no, it doesn't work like that. People don't know that though, but that's just a sad stigma that a lot of the rap girls have to deal with. Because the rap guys, most of them have writers. All of them, in my opinion, have writers. They just, it's not admitted because it's not guys aren't as petty as girls. So, yeah. Okay, so next I wanted to talk about, you guys, something a little funny. And I want to confirm it too, okay? Because I heard about this before too. So, Julia Fox did an interview, you guys, and she said that Kanye, you know, had a big banana for her Big Daddy cakes, and it was huge. Okay, she said it was bigger than one can imagine. All right. So I want you to take a look, and I'm gonna confirm it due to another video that I have of someone else talking about it. Okay, take a look.
Yeah, right there.
Oh my God!
lot of clothes.
Wow. Yeah. I wasn't expecting you to answer that.
So as you guys can see in the
Okay,
beginning of this
smaller than that.
video,
Stop.
she did the length. Okay, so she
Small. Okay, smaller than that. Smaller. A little more. Yeah, like there.
Oh my God!
okay, so she said she had the big a big schlong. Okay, and I want to play this video because on the Real Housewives of Miami, shout out to Real Housewives of Miami in the city. Okay, two girls got in an argument over Kanye's pipe, because one of them claimed that she saw the pipe, and it was one that she couldn't miss. Ray-Bay, you said the beard is coming back. Listen, my hair grows back very, very quickly, so like that's why we always forget. Oh my God, the beard's gone. It's gonna come back. I grow hair like quick. Okay, so look at this video. So Julia wasn't lying, you guys. All right. So this is actually really, really funny. Shout out to Mixed News on YouTube. All right. Let me play it for you.
I saw Kanye's stick before. I saw Kanye's stick before. It's big and it's thick.
What the f is Adriana talking about?
I'm not bringing up your friends, so maybe you can bring up my friends. Is that public figure? I'm running my life as a public figure.
Okay, I'm gonna play one more time, you guys.
Do you like Kanye West? I saw Kanye's stick before. It's big and it's thick.
What the f is Adriana talking about?
I'm not bringing up your friends, so maybe you can bring up my friends. Is that public figure? I'm running my life as a public figure.
that black girl was over. She threw that I'm doing this. I don't want to hear anything about his schlong. So basically, what she claimed in that story was there's a longer version too. I wish it was that one. I thought it was the longer version, but she claimed that she walked. I guess they were in a bathroom or at an event or something. She walked into the bathroom and the schlong was noggin, and he peeked like she opened the door on him on accident, and then her hand said, "Father, stretch my hand," on some Kanye West is. So she said, "Oh," but she stopped herself. I'm like, no, but that's how it happened though. Like she literally got like poked in accident. Like, you know, when you walk into somebody in the bathroom on accident, and then she was like, he turned around. You said echoing again? I'm echoing right now? How? I didn't hear a thing she said. Oh, okay, hold on, you guys. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, you guys. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna play it one more time. Make sure you guys hit that like button, okay? I have forgot to mute myself, that's why. I'm gonna play it one more time. Okay. One more time, one more. Okay, so. Okay, there we go. All right, one. Okay, here we go. One more time. I'm gonna mute myself.
Kanye West. I saw Kanye's stick before. It's big and it's thick.
What the f is Adriana talking about?
I'm not bringing up your friends, so maybe you should bring up my friends. Is that public figure? Everyone of my.
And that's Larsa Pimpin. So she's very close friends with Kim. So that's why she took offense to this whole scene. This aired, I believe, on the last season of Real Housewives of Miami. So yeah, that's why she got mad, because she's very close to Kim. That's why she said my friends. Because of course at that time, Kim and Kanye were still together.
My life is a public figure. My life is shut up. Shut up.
Oh yeah, but my bad, I muted myself. Julia though isn't lying though, but it's giving clout chaser. So you're very much clout chasing for that. Because why did we need to know that? Like, okay, you're telling us this why. We know why Kim stayed with him. Listen, one thing about Kim, she likes a big D and black men. So it's not like it would be a surprise. It actually would surprise me if she dated someone of a smaller size. Okay, that's what would be shocking. All right, so next I wanted to talk about you guys was Saweetie versus Joe Budden. Okay, so Saweetie, if you guys don't know, dropped her mini album. To me, it was I call it a mini album because it didn't have that much tracks on it. So she needs to go back to Candy and drop some more beats. Okay, and she shaded Offset a lot during the album, and Joe thinks that she should shut the up.
Just why is this bad timing for whatever she was saying in that freestyle? It ain't the time for your freestyle.
Gotcha.
Because what I heard, I honestly didn't really hear nothing directed to Quavo. Like I just keep hearing Lil Baby. I keep hearing Lil Baby, and I think people keep confusing it with Quavo.
I said
like they did last time.
Quavo,
okay.
y'all.
But either way, it ain't the time for confusion. It ain't the time for none of that after they just lost their brother and nephew. Right.
Yeah.
There ain't time for that. Sorry, sweetie.
Push it back.
Yeah, push it back. You've been quiet.
Also true.
You've been quiet. No need to come shake the table now. I hate hip hop. And did you fuck dude or not?
I did not know he was gonna say the F word on that, okay? But he's right though. Like the music was trash. It was hot garbage. I listened to it too because I'm a music person. Like I give music a chance. That's why I fell in love with Dream Doll. I give music a chance. So trash. Dream Doll to me is a way better artist than she is. I'm sorry. And that's facts. And I'll put that on my mama. To be honest, I feel like Dream Doll should be where Saweetie is. Because she has the shtick. Saweetie doesn't have the shtick to me. She's very TikTok-y, which is great because TikTok's trending right now, of course. But like charting-wise, I don't see her ever charting huge for years to come. Of course, she's charted and stuff before, but I don't see her charting for years and years to come. Because let's say TikTok's not going to be trendy forever. Because we saw what happened to Instagram, and now we see what's happening to Twitter. So once that all dies down, what are you going to do? Yes, Dream Doll is better. Thank you, Elite. Listen, for the Dream Doll listeners, you already know what's really tea, okay? So she replied back and said, okay, Joe Lisha. Okay, do you guys think, and I thought about this when she said Joe Lisha, right? I thought about this. Peter Thomas, you guys, goes by Patricia, and Joe was referred to as Joe Lisha. So they should come together and make a podcast together. Jolisha and Patricia, since they both gossip like women, why not come together and make a podcast and make some coin? You get what I'm saying? That would be lit. Why not just do that and make some money? What y'all think? But all in all, though, in all seriousness, though, I really feel like she could have pushed it back. She shouldn't have put it out. Literally, it was like what? It's been like 1 or 2 weeks since he passed. So it's like you could have just waited, drop it in December, first week of December. That would have been nicer. But people don't understand, like I said, how the music industry works. She probably already submitted it for a certain time frame, and she probably wasn't able to push it back due to like a submission date that she had to meet or something. That's what I'm guessing happened. I would think she'd be nice enough to push it back. She doesn't seem like a vindictive or mean type of person to be able to just do that to hurt people or to hurt Offset or Quavo. You get what I'm saying? Especially Quavo. So that's what I think. But Jolisha do be in women's business, okay? You do be in women's business. Y'all and you and Peter better just go ahead and just join cahoots. Just join cahoots, okay? Make sure you guys hit that link so you guys can start calling in. It is pinned at the top so I could get your opinion on all of these topics, okay? So please hit that link at the top. It is pinned if you guys want to sound off at any of these topics that I've talked about so far, okay? Last thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was DDG. So this is why I'm so scared to get any cosmetic thing done because of stories like this. Whew. And I don't need veneers, But like, because guess what? They're done. I'm sorry, they're done. All right, let me play this video. Let me tell you what y'all think.
My two front teeth has been bothering me for like the past year with sensitivity and shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Don't get veneers, man. It's pointless. It's pointless. That's your teeth look like T.O. Don't get no veneers, man. Back at the dentist. My two front teeth has been bothering me for like the past year with sensitivity and shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Don't get veneers, man. It's pointless.
And as y'all see, it's giving very much like shark teeth. Oh, it makes me cringe so much. It makes me cringe even looking at that picture. Let me get off the screen. Oh my God, it makes my skin crawl. Oh, if you guys don't know, I hate to make it about me, but I am. My teeth, right? You see this teeth right here? I used to have a chipped tooth. And then I had a piece put in permanently. So like I believe in cosmetic procedures and stuff like that because you want to make yourself feel good, you want to look good. Okay, so it's like I get it. But veneers to me has always scared me because you're literally taking out your real teeth and then you're putting these inauthentic ones in, and it's just not giving, like not even taking them out, you're shaving them down. You're shaving them down like Shark Tale. Like, And I didn't even think he had veneers, to be honest. So that to me is another shock. For real, for real. So hopefully he gets better. What do you guys think about getting some of these cosmetic surgeries? Have you guys ever gotten veneers, or do you know anyone who has gotten veneers at all? Okay, comment down below for the replay watchers and in the live chat right now if you've gotten veneers yourself. What has been your experience? And he got this, I believe, in the US. Imagine the girls and the boys that go out of state, and not out of state, out of the country, and get this done. Imagine the pain that they might feel in their teeth, because if you're having issues in the US and you got it done legally in the US and everything, imagine you go to Colombia, Puerto Rico, and then where they be getting their teeth done, Ari, and then they be flying out there getting them veneers. Imagine you have pain there. You can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't fly to you and fix it. You got to fly to them. And tooth pain is nothing to play with. That is one of the worst pains ever. Like, it will give you a headache. I believe you could even die from certain teeth issues. I know that. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna start taking callers. So season 3 baddies in the house. Baddie with the baddies.
Okay, so I had to take a second from cooking. Okay, because you know we getting down. I'm gonna send you a picture of late. Okay. I had to take a second because there's a couple of things I need to get through. First of all, let's start with Saweetie. Okay. So here's the thing. As a musician myself, those big artists can change their music submissions whenever they want. I just really wanted to make that, because even me, as an independent artist, and you know who I am.
Yes.
But yes, I can. So I can even change my submissions up to 2 weeks before. So if I could change mine 2 weeks before, baby girl, you could have changed yours the night before. I'm pretty sure it was Travis Scott who had talked about how he had changed one of his songs the night before. Like, he added like 5 songs. But yeah, no. So I just wanted to make that clear. Like, no, they can change stuff. That was just part of it. And it's sad because, in my opinion, I think she's gotten really far because she's really pretty. She's marketable. You know, our mom Wiggins talks about this a lot. She's very marketable. And honestly, the relationship with Quavo boosted her a lot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it's just really unfortunate. Like, I know it sucks, like, because he talked about her. And then, but at the same time, like, I think even if the takeoff thing would have happened before, I don't think he would have talked about her. Like, you know, something happened and it changed. So literally she should have changed everybody's, like, nobody was even talking about you no more, sweetie. It would have been different if Quavo, if it was, I don't even like to wish this on anyone, but like if it was the other way around and then everybody was blaming her, like, oh, you did him dirty and now he's dead. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe then I'd have been like, okay, girls, take your
past, he wouldn't have released it at all. Because like that just would
Yeah,
have been messed up.
it would have been too much. It would have been
Yeah.
social suey. But
Oh yeah.
anyway, okay, so I just wanted to touch on that because no, she could have changed that. Let's talk about Julia. I'm so tired of people posting her. Like, I don't know if I'm more tired of her or Blue Rock. Okay, I am so tired of that woman on my feed. Like, because you just say, not only do you're like a clout monster. You say the dumbest things. Like, this was probably the only halfway decent, interesting thing, but you say the dumbest things like all the time, and it's you're literally just a clout monster. When like it's just she's just annoying, and in my opinion, every day I feel like she's getting uglier. You're aging like milk, babe, spoiling. And it feels like she's aged in the 6 months that she broke up with Kanye.
So she's giving rotten almond milk.
She is giving spoiled milk. Okay. Stank. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really tired of seeing her on my feed. It's very annoying. Oh, and I was gonna say, but you said I was about to say that's Larsa talked about that video. She the one that with Michael Jordan said.
Oh yes. Larsa knows how to bag her a good boiler.
She sure do. And yeah, because you know she was with Tristan before Chloe.
Right.
I don't know if you ever clocked that, T, but she's the one who said that
with the friendship because she's very.
They're not friends no more. They're not friends no more. She said because Kanye wished that. Yeah, she was at that time, but Kanye, I guess when they were breaking up or whatever, Kanye used to call her in the middle of the night all the time. Allegedly, I mean, it was on one of their shows, but I'll just say allegedly to say it. But she was saying that Kanye used to call her in the middle of the night all the time, and like that's part of the reason why her and Kim aren't friends. She was just too close to Kanye.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, so last thing. Okay, it's the teeth. Okay, so Winter, you know Dorito Booty.
Oh yes.
She's another one who's. I keep seeing these people with these horrible veneer stories, and I feel like it's kind of worse when you're going into these to the United States, in my opinion. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I get my teeth done in Mexico, but I go to the dental capital of Mexico, like where the doctors are known. You know what I mean? I don't just go. It's not in TJ. It's like a certain town. But a lot of times, these American doctors be botching people. They be the one who's doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I would be interested to ask like Armand Wiggins because he went to like Colombia to get his done. But Winter was just complaining last week about how she had to pay $30,000 to get her grill fixed. She got it done, and she said she's been in so much pain for like 6. That poor girl, stop having surgeries. Because it's not.
I did cover that. I remember her talking about. She was just like, I'm in hella pain, and like my teeth hella hurt. You know how Winter talk, hella with every word.
And it's sad because I'm like, girl, like if I was Winter, I would not ever trust another doctor in my whole life. I don't even care if they were Dr. Doolittle. Like, I'm not even trusting no other doctor in my life because every doctor has done that.
That is
like,
true.
Girl,
that is true.
Like, I would never get another enhancement.
She had a horror story. Her teeth, she had a horror story. It was something else she had a horror story about, like a lipo or something like that. She had horror stories for every single thing.
I'm like, girl, like I wouldn't get another enhancement in life. Okay,
point,
not my eyebrows threaded. I wouldn't be getting a wax. Don't nobody touch me at this point, okay? I think that was everything to talk about because, you know, I'm not a housewives person. But, I wanted to get my teeth done so bad. And I literally just got Invisalign to get my my teeth done. And I lost my retainer. No, actually, my dog ate my retainer. Don't laugh at me, y'all. And by the time it came in, my teeth were all messed up. But I was thinking about like getting another round of it to go get veneers after because I have to get them because of the way my teeth are spaced out. But at this point, bruh, not the way them teeth was looking. That scared me.
You might as well get that. I think the Invisalign thing where it like over time it makes your teeth like it adjusts your teeth for you because that is scary. You seen his teeth? They look like somebody ate them.
McDonald's arches. He said the McDonald's arch. Anyway,
I couldn't.
I'm gonna get off your line, but I did want to say I love you. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too,
and you guys all be blessed. All right, baby. Bye.
All right, night. All right, so that's gonna be her show on Zeus about her surgeries. Winter, y'all really think Winter gonna get her own show on Zeus? Okay, I think Mr. Lemmy Pepper's gonna bless her with the show on Zeus or not. I would want her to talk about the surgery stuff though, because Winter has gotten a lot done. So I want to hear like all the horror stories and everything like that. So yeah, I really feel like this is what they could do with Winter. Y'all know how and I shouldn't even be giving out these free ideas, but I'm gonna just mention it because y'all gonna entertain us. Y'all know how Megan be doing them interviews on Not As TV? They just should make Winter do it. She has the personality, she has the following, and to me, she's like the equate to Megan to be able to battle her on like a show similar to it. That's what I think they should do with her. She can't hold her own reality show though. She's interesting and funny. Don't get me wrong. Winter is funny. I don't care what anyone says. Y'all might not like her. Thank you, Mickey. Y'all might not like Winter and some of the things she does and says the N-word and all that. But the girl is funny. When she's ranting on someone or making fun of someone, she has been cracking up because the things that she says, she's very creative in her mind with the roast and the reads that she can put out. So Winter to me is funny. So I think they should just give her own like podcast type interview thing on Zeus and call it a day. All right. So Ray Bay, what is going on, Ray Bay? My mod.
Hey, Pierre. How are you tonight?
I'm good. You over there cooking the pudding and the stuffing or all?
Okay, so I did dressing this year.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing to do, dressing. My grandmother is recently in the nursing home. And she does that. It's okay. So I got her recipe, and that's what my contribution is this year. I'm actually wrapping Christmas presents right now.
Okay. What do you think about some of these topics?
Okay, so you know how I feel about Robin. I don't like her.
Yep.
And did you see Eddie's tweet? I think you posted Eddie's tweet where he said the definition of antagonizing was what Robin was doing with the phone. So, I mean, I love that the internet is eating her up. She deserves it at this point with her want to be thug Mrs. Self. Because Giselle starts it and then she comes back in backpedaling right up for Giselle. So it's like clockwork with them too.
It's sad. And do you think that Mia should be let go next season? Or do you think she should be given a second chance to be able to redeem herself?
I think Mia needs a second chance because regardless of Mia being this dangerous person that everyone calls her, and she is a liar, she's a flat out liar, she's good TV.
Oh yeah,
she's good TV. She's good for the show. But I think if they give her a second chance, I think she's learned because she's finna get ate up this season. And then I wonder if the whole her and Jacqueline's fallout is gonna be shown.
I think that plays out later out in the season. Like we're gonna see. I think someone goes back and tells Mia like, Jacqueline says that she wouldn't be friends with you if she met you current day. Like, because you know how she's telling all the
people saying too much. There is no way in hell. Even if I did feel that way about my friend, I'm not gonna say that in front of you bitches. Excuse you girls. I don't know y'all like that.
Crazy. What do you think about the Shanquilla update?
This story has me like stressed. Because this could be literally anybody. This is something that can literally happen to anybody. You don't have to be gang related. You don't have to be in the streets, rich or poor, middle class. Like this could happen to anybody. I just really, like I said before, I really hope she haunts them. Each and every last one of the friends until justice is served for her because it's foul. And then with her friend stopping the paramedics from taking her to the hospital and stuff, that stuff coming out is real sick. It's sick.
Right.
It's really sick. It's very stressful that I'm paying attention to it. It's stressful as it is because I want something done on her behalf. And I'm glad that her family is really fighting for her and advocating for her the way that they are, because I don't think if they were to just let it go and were some not naive people, I don't think we would know what really happened to her. Right. I think they would have gotten away with it. So I really hope that justice is served for her. I'm waiting for an arrest to be made at this point. Somebody needs to get arrested.
A warrant, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be the Winter girl and not Desmond that's going to get arrested on this whole thing. And I did see something out there about like the Mexican authorities or something were doing some sort of like cover up for the case. I guess some of them were paid off in some way to try to cover up the case because there's debate on whether she was alive for 3 hours before she passed or she passed the moment after the fight. Not the moment, but like soon after the fight. So there's
Well,
like a huge
didn't
thing with that.
the best friend, didn't he say he was with her prior
Right.
to her passing? And he came like a couple of days after they gotten there, from my understanding, if I'm remembering correct. So boy, this is a mess. It's a lot though. They're definitely covering up something.
Yeah.
It's a mess, but I'm glad the FBI is involved now. And I'm just really glad that somebody is doing something about it, because she is a Black woman. Like, most when Black women come up missing or unalived, it doesn't get publicized like this does.
Right.
So I'm
That's why I
glad
said
that it's getting
the internet
publicized.
worked this time. Thank
Yes,
God.
it did. It
Yeah.
was somebody advocating for her, somebody posting and posting and posting, like, I'm going to share this. And I mean, as much as the internet is crazy and messy and it's too much on there sometimes, in this instance, this just shows the good part of the internet.
Right.
And then, of course, this channel. But
Right.
yes, but
Thank-
that's the good part of the internet, though, in this
Yeah.
instance.
Thank you so much for calling in, Ray Bay.
Yes, I love you. You have a happy Thanksgiving, and y'all better like this video. Y'all want Rollin' Ray to
Exactly.
pull up on y'all, okay? Like the video.
Yep, so he about to pull up right now. Thank you so much, Ray Bay. All right. Speaking of, okay, Mr. Roller Ray told me the exes, the friends, nothing to say but to like this video.
It's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon.
Okay. All right. So party Piacha, what is going on? What is going on?
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What do you think about all of these topics? And how's your Thanksgiving Eve?
First off, my Thanksgiving Eve is going great because I did get a call from Rolling Ray. He said that you guys are not hitting the like button. He does not like that. He does not like that you guys are not hitting the like button for daylight savings.
A lot of you guys saying, yo, you guys hate Roller Ray's voice. This I'm talking to the Alicia Keys one too, so that's coming up soon. That's coming up soon.
I like the Cardi B simply because that's my birthday twin. We're telepathically connected, so you already know. I just have to be honest, I did not take a lot of notes. I was a little occupied, so I do need your help here. I need you to steer the conversation now. I do want to talk on the Potomac girls. I definitely think Mia is playing a game, and I do think she is playing for the cameras, and she is going out sad, unfortunately, this season, simply because last season she was so well liked. I feel like now she wants to keep that level, and she's going to do anything by any means necessary to achieve that level. Now, attacking Wendy was possibly not the best thing to do. I'm so sorry, Mia. What you should have done is went back to the doctor girl and attacked him or her, because clearly you're botched like botched Bobby. Next, I definitely do think with the mulatto situation, I do think that it is an inside job simply because it was so many songs. I did not listen to all of them, but I do agree with the Blick. I'm so shocked and so surprised that it did not come from Coi Leray's voice and Coi Leray's brain. I'm certainly disappointed that it did not come from her braids, because she does have the look. She has the TikTok backing to become a great pop star. It just makes her lose her credibility when it comes to her music and her raps, because now it's like, wait, is everything she write ghostwritten? Because before we thought she was just that girl. It turns out now she's not that girl.
Because even during the live, you could see she was a little sad. Like that live that I played during this live, when she was talking about the whole situation, you could see like the sadness in her face, because she's like, Jesus, like y'all exposed me. I got a straight bullet and I wasn't even involved. Like
this is technically her first time being exposed for something that she has done in the dark of the studio. Now it's kind of like, oh wow, are you now following your father's role by being embarrassed in the media? Are you the Mrs. Little No Neck that we all know to be? Now next. Yes, I really think that we do need to have a versus or a TV show series that we can probably put on Tubi, because you know how Tubi do, their budget is low, girl. We can get the girls to do a versus battle where they would each have probably 40 minutes to make a hit, complete a whole song. And what I mean by that is you need to have 3 verses on that song, a hook, and you need to have a bridge. We want to see the girls push the limits this time.
I think that's a little too far. A lot of these girls, I don't think they'll be able to manage that. I think what would start off with
True.
is just the verses for now, just the like 16 bars, 8 bars
right
at a beat, and then we have the hook ready for you. And you gotta do the 16 bar, 8 bar. You know what I'm saying? Because I think all that some of these rap girls' brains would just explode at the thought of even trying to do that.
Right, exactly. If not, make those girls do a 16. Now with DDG, I mean, if you know, you know. We've all known that DDG has gotten his teeth done when he was back on the shows with, not on the shows, on the channels, when he was back on 7 channel, we knew that he had his teeth done. I still, and this is just my personal unpopular opinion, I do think him and what's her name, Halle Bailey, the Little Mermaid that we do know now, I don't think they need to be together because, like, I don't know, for some reason his, I would say, reputation is sort of like the bad boy, the hot boy, the it boy, low key. You know, I don't know. That just may be my discretion on that. Now,
the reason why, let me tell you why I don't agree. Out of all the rap dudes, that's the only rap dude Halle could end up being with. Because I'm telling you, any other rap dude, they would have probably already cheated on her by now. They would have had a baby on her by now. They would have embarrassed on social media by now.
Right, that's true. I never really see him in the media. Yeah, I never see him in the media at all. I never see him embarrassing her at all. She is a very sweet girl.
His last relationship with Ruby, he was the one getting clowned because cheating. So for me, Halle found the perfect dude.
Right, exactly. And I would say she is Miss Queen Girl, but we all know she's probably a freak in the sheets. Now, next topic. Now, I do believe with the Shanquilla Robinson situation every single day, I'm so happy that there is justice with that there's new information and new layers unfolding every single day. Everyone that has had a hand to play in this, they all need to be held accountable, and they will be held accountable. If they're not held accountable in the U.S. government or the Mexico government, I personally, Attorney Passion here, will make sure I sentence them to the furthest extent of the law that I can. I will throw them under the jail and even throw liquor bottles at them. Now, going on to winter, it's so sad and it's very scary to me that she has had all of these American nightmares going out of the country to receive these enhancements that does nothing but deteriorate her inside body. I do really want to congratulate her on her 3 books that she has out, but since she has put 3 books out, can she take 3 transfers out? We will never know. I do think that they do need to give her a show because she is very entertaining, shall I say.
You think she can hold a show on her own?
I don't think she could hold a show on her own or whatever. I really don't think, like, you know, when she go like to go and do the like, I'm like, Winter girl, what do you like or does not like, girl? We do not care about your 613 and your black roots.
I don't think she can hold a show on her own. Like, and the reason why is because people don't know what goes into making a show. A lot of these girls can't even hop on and make a YouTube video. So, like, imagine carrying on a show where you have to think about storylines, you have to think about filming scenes, you have to think about such and such, and it has to be entertaining, has to have drama in there. A lot of these girls cannot do that. So, Winter, I think, is a close enough girl that can maybe do that, but I don't think she can. But any final thoughts on any of these topics?
Yes. I would say for DDG, the reason why I do think he is a bad boy simply because, like, as you know, the stereotype for all these people in this industry is what? Bad boy. So pinning that on his name probably isn't the best thing to do, but hey, I really do think he's a good guy. For the Potomac girls, just get it together. I'm wishing that everyone just subscribe and give thanks to Pierre and Evna Entertainment for all of our hot tea. Hit that like button or Ray will be pulling up to do his big one. It was great talking to you, Pierre. I hope you had a thankful Thanksgiving. And I just had to come and drop some tea.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a nice Thanksgiving. All right. You guys, I might drop a surprise for you guys tomorrow, depending on how things go. Y'all gonna like it. It all depends, but we gonna see. Okay, so I don't want to put nothing out there and say I'm gonna. I might. Okay, keyword is might. All right, keyword is might. All right, so we'll see. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's 104 you guys in here. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to me. If you guys haven't joined the membership, please join if you can. I will be dropping a lot more videos. I know I don't drop a lot of videos as much as I should on the membership, but I am going to be a lot more consistent with that towards the end of the year, and especially in this new year. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't subscribed to my secondary channel, the link is in the bio, Pop Culture Pierre. I'm going to be talking about things that I do not talk about on here. So you guys got to subscribe to that channel, okay? All right, entertainers, you guys have a nice Thanksgiving. Make sure you guys eat so much that your Big Debbie cakes will get bigger and bigger, okay? All right, entertainers, I'm out, and we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.